If you're looking to get 1700, 1800, or 1900 on the SAT, somewhere in that region, this video is for you. I'm going to give you the framework, the breakdown, the study plan for you to achieve that goal. What I'm doing in this video is going over the SAT study guide for the 1700, 1800, and 1900 that I have in the link in the description below. So go ahead and check out the description. There'll be a link there for the study guide. You can download it there. Also have more resources and basically a link to my website where all this stuff is going to be. Now going from 1500 to 1800 is pretty much more of the same. You're still not going to worry about the hards as much. You're going to be focusing primarily on the easies and mediums. You might try a few hards here and there, but overall you're going to be focusing on those easies and mediums because to hit an 1800, you don't even technically even need to touch the hards. So make sure you can hit those easies and mediums before worrying a lot about the hards. For your percentiles, this tells you pretty much what this score beats, how many percentage of students this beats. So for instance, a 1700 beats about 73% of the student population, 1800 beats about 82%, and a 1900 beats about 88%. So an 1800 is actually quite a significant score. It beats 82% of the population. That's very above average. Again, all the raw points and max wrong in this table that I've given here are estimates. Use them only as rough guidelines. In this table, I basically lay out what the breakdown is for each section. So in the math, the reading and the writing, you want to hit about these scores. I give the percentiles for each section. So a math at a 650 is better than about 85% of the other test takers. Notice for reading and writing, it's higher. It's 90% for 650, which shows you that these are actually harder sections. These are your raw points breakdown. Remember, they're out of 54 for the math, out of 67 for the reading, and out of 49 for the writing. The max wrong, again, is just an estimate, but basically tells you how many you can get wrong and still hit the raw score goals, given that you get a quarter point off for each wrong question. And then here's a guideline on how many to omit. So for the math, again, just like with the 1500, you're going to omit pretty much some or most of the hards. You can hit your goal without having to do a big chunk of those hard questions. For the reading, you're going to omit some, especially hard sentence completions. You're going to be able to hit your 1800 without doing, or even getting close to doing, or getting right all the sentence completions. The reading is still going to be the most important part. And for the writing, you're going to omit almost none, and that's because it's easy to guess. And in the videos on the writing section, I explain why that's the case. Again, the essay, if you can't hit an 8 essay consistently, you'll want to work on it. But if you're hitting an 8 consistently and your goal is an 1800, you don't really have to worry about it as much. Focus on the other things first. Then if you have time, go and try improving your essay. Before you begin studying, download these. I have them listed in the link in the description again, so just go check that out to find the sources for that. And then also make sure you've got a copy of the official study guide. Now, for these sections, I give very specific details as to what to do to get those score goals. I'm not going to read them out to you. I'm just going to highlight some points. Just like with the 1500 section, we use the SAT crash course videos as the core here, and then we supplement what we need with the bootcamp and the tactics series for the math section, focusing again on the first 10 topics. That should be enough to get you to your goal. Of course, you can always work through as many videos as you like, but you want to prioritize. You want to spend your time on what is tested the most. Critical reading is a bit tougher because there's no diagnostic test, but at the very least, start studying your vocab, use the crash course again, and then use the SAT Critical Reading Bootcamp to supplement your reading knowledge, because the passage-based reading is, again, going to be the most important aspect of this. You're going to want to, especially if you're going for 600, you're going to want to really spend a lot of time in the critical reading passages, so go ahead and get the study guide and use that to make sure you do all the videos, at least the example passage videos that I have in the boot camp. For the writing, take the diagnostic test to get an idea of where you are, and use the crash course to figure out what you need to improve on and give you that basic underlying aspect, and then use the boot camp and the tactics series to fill in the holes that you might have just uncovered when you took the diagnostic test. Again, focusing especially on the first top 10 topics, and then if you need to, continue working through the videos and supplement. But again, focus on those top 10 because that should be enough to get you where you need to go. And again, if you can't hit an 8 consistently, watch the SAT Essay Bootcamp. If you like, do a practice essay and send it to me if you're a member, and I'll grade it for you so you can get an idea of where you're at. And then finally, if you consistently hit your target, it could be time to move up to the next level. So 2,000, 2,100, or 2,200. All right, so that is the basic overview. If you have any questions, leave a comment, or go to the website and leave a comment, or contact me however you'd like, and let me know. All right, talk to you soon.